Just doing another one of these my morning penance videos. If anyone's interested. Mostly I've just been looking at sky in the mornings, and I was most excited to note that Kay Burley has been removed from the naughty step and is back to try and morally shame and lecture us once more about all things COVID and everything else that exists in this horribly bigoted world that we find ourselves in. So you could pretty much throw a dart any morning to find something to be rightly amused about. Initially I was just going to talk about the I think the name was James Colston, I'm not 100% sure, the statue effigy to the slave owner, the slaver in Bristol that was taken off its pedestal and rolled through Bristol and defaced and thrown into the dock there. Now it's been subsequently taken out of the dock, and it's now lying in repose in a museum festooned with Black Lives Matter banners. And the stated goal of the talking head that was interviewed for this particular piece, saying that the time would finally fallen due to process slavery. And now I'm a bit iffy on the maths here, but my understanding is that slavery in Britain ended 200 years ago. I may be open to correction on that. My understanding is also that Britain was instrumental in the dismantling of the North Atlantic slave trade, and indeed their own Royal Navy patrolled the North Atlantic to catch other nefarious ne'er-do-wells that were continuing to indulge in the practice for some more decades to come. But apparently Sky assures us that the time is now due to try and process this artifact of history. Anyway, that's not the one I wanted to talk about. Anyway, the one that caught my eye this morning was an inquiry into the Manchester Arena bombing at the Ariana Grande concert. Apparently it was either in the process of or was concluding yesterday, and once again wrist was put to perspiring brow to try and work out just what went wrong here. And wouldn't you know, security deficits and miscommunications with the police. But I was very heartened to see that one of the victims of that particular terrorist attack that was interviewed, while talking about that type of evidence, was based enough at the end to say, but at the end of the day, it was the lad going in with the large bomb strapped to his back that was the main problem. And since we know for the last year from testimony of some of the security that were employed that night, one of the main reasons that nobody reported your man Salman Abesi or whatever his name was that they didn't want to appear to be racist or stereotypically racially profiling anybody. And to have the virtue signaller and race baiters in chief at Sky reporting a story like that was just frankly astonishingly ironic. They seem to have no self-awareness at all. But anyway, look at it was a terrible thing, and hopefully not too much of that will ever happen again. But that's that's the kind of thing that would catch my eye, and I'd find it kind of virtually impossible not to make some sort of comment on. So anyway, morning penance. Will there be more of these? Who's to say? See you later. Thanks for listening. Bye.